So the question is, what are businesses purchasing relating to the AI protocol for 2026? Welcome to Scales to Success LLC Consultation Services. We are going to be talking about the Q&A questions of the week. So, 2026 came in like a roaring lion, it was beautiful. And we have this new concept called AI. And all of a sudden, every company wants to be connected to the AI protocol. But sometimes people have purchased the wrong item for their business. Let's just say it that way. So, we're going to talk about a few concepts, a few areas. We're going to talk about the music industry, the workforce industry, healthcare, and retail, and how AI is really streamlining and organizing businesses in 2026. Now, when we talk about workflow and all of that, answering the phone calls, setting up appointments, telling people directions to the website, or what the basic small level questions of an already existing business, many apps have bought into that protocol for 2026. But there should never be a time where AI will take over the industry of workforce, of human experience, in order to make themselves be needed more than the human creative expression. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, in the music industry, how many times have we had to Google a artist and ask, is this AI generated, or is this a human rapper? Is this a human R&B singer? These are areas where we never would have to do, because the human expression could never be controlled by an AI app or protocol or music genre. It will be able to put certain sounds to a song that's already existent, that has been created by a human, but never to the point where the human is overlooked by an artificial intelligent voice. You're going to hear too many glitches. You're going to hear too many unnecessary pitches that are harsh to the ear. Now, when we look at the workforce solutions, making sure that people schedule their appointments to come to work, those people who are part of the insurance process or different things like that, pulling old, outdated information out of the database, that's great. The post office can definitely use AI in order to project those who have been labeled as no longer living, and yet they're still receiving mail. That should be used. AI should be used for that. AI should also be used for areas of retail and healthcare when the appointments are to be scheduled. Telling people how to get to the doctor's office, or how to schedule a visit to the doctor, or how to go get your prescriptions filled, making sure that, people can handle those type of things. That's what AI is used for. AI should never be used for fire department calls, 911, emergency calls from police departments, or anything related to health and wellness. And that's what people are dabbling into right now. They're dabbling into that concept because they feel that they can over analyze the human existence by placing an AI in its place. It could never be done. It should never be done morally. Now, look at the major AI influences. Let's look at customer support assistance. You call customer service up, you have limited time, you need to get to the information you need, and you are rounded by a cat and mouse chase trying to find a human being in that scenario. That is not where AI should be, because that frustrates the customer. And remember, the whole reason for the organization or company to be there in the first place is to provide the human customer with the need of service that that support system is to provide. Let's look at workforce professionalism and the processing behind the workforce flow. Yes, scheduling appointments, making sure people are coming to work, making sure that, people are receiving their pay. That can even streamline to AI as well. But when it comes down to the workflow of processing that humans have to fight for a position, now AI becomes the competitor to the human being, and that makes it very, very, very difficult to handle. Maintenance and quality control is highly important, making sure that people are focused and their insurance is getting paid. And so when they need it, they know it's there. AI is good for that, but the human still should be watching out for different areas on that note as well. The AI industry should never take over the human existence, because what's going to happen is the human will become obsolete. And we don't want the human to become obsolete over a robot who will take over their livelihood, and then we need the human 6 to 9 months later. So that is something that I think that the major AI influence should be considering as well. And also fraud protection and real-time analytics. I love AI for that because it's showing up the sponsored individual businesses that are everywhere, popping up just out the clear blue, taking people's documentation and using it for their own. It's just like the same 2020 situation when everybody was getting the PPP loans. And now all of a sudden, here comes all these fake businesses looking to be $1 million industry companies just to not be able to handle the protocol of phone calls coming through because they don't have true employers or employees or contractors on the back end of that beautiful AI experience. These are the things that analytics is helping us to prevent fraudulent activities from the new businesses that are coming up. So that's what AI should be used for, as well as for the disabled. The disabled individual should definitely be supported through the AI process. It should not be for every individual need that is guaranteed or granted under the human idea, unless it is to help a society, not for fraudulent activity. So keeping morality in the forefront of our mindset should be the key, because that is going to help connect the AI experience to the human experience. So then the human doesn't have to be competing with a robot. It's like competing with a ghost. Like, how can you do that? It can't be done. So I thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope that this information has helped you in a way that is going to be productive for your business. Studying the concepts of morality in AI and the way that the human experience should validate the choices that are made from AI is going to be the key component to all of our conversations over here at the Skills to Success LLC consultation service in Youngstown, Ohio. We thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.